If you genuinely enjoy our stories, please subscribe to the channel, tell us where you're from, and what time it is right now. It's always fascinating to know how far our story flows. Our life was a carefully curated photo album of success, displayed for our friends in the affluent suburbs of Dallas. We had the sprawling house in Highland Park, the matching German cars, the reservations at restaurants where the wait list was a year long. I was a partner at a downtown law firm, and Chloe curated our life. She was beautiful, charming, and everyone adored her. She was also a pathological liar. The first crack appeared on a business trip to Chicago. I'd called her from my hotel on Michigan Avenue, expecting our usual nightly chat. Her voice was distant, rushed. She said she was at a charity gala. The connection was bad. But I could hear the distinct, rhythmic beep of a hotel keycard scanner in the background, a sound I knew as well as my own heartbeat. It was the same sound my own room key had made just minutes before. My blood ran cold. I didn't confront her. Instead, I hired a discreet service, a cybersecurity expert who specialized in what he called digital asset recovery. For me, the asset was the truth. He installed a ghost tracker on her phone, a piece of software so deep it was undetectable. From that day on, I had a secret window into her world. I saw the texts to Derek, a real estate developer with a smug grin I recognized from a local magazine. Their messages were a nauseating mix of saccharine pet names and graphic details of their meetups. The charity gala was a suite at the Ritz-Carlton in downtown Dallas. The yoga retreats were weekend trips to Austin. I read receipts from lingerie stores I'd never seen, dinner reservations for two at cozy, hidden restaurants, and Uber rides to an apartment complex in Uptown I'd never heard of. Chloe grew colder, more manipulative. She'd start arguments over nothing, accusing me of being distant, of not trusting her. It was a classic gaslighter's tactic: create a smokescreen of drama to hide her own transgressions. She'd look me in the eye, her expression dripping with manufactured hurt, and tell me I was paranoid. And the whole time, I could see the notification for a new text from Derek glowing on her lock screen. The villains felt untouchable, wrapped in their arrogance. I saw a picture he sent her once, the two of them on a boat on Lake Travis, her head on his shoulder, both of them laughing. They looked happy. That was the moment something inside me finally shattered. The grief was a physical weight, a crushing pressure in my chest that made it hard to breathe. I'd lock myself in my home office, the glow of my monitor the only light, and scroll through the evidence, the digital proof of my humiliation. The love was gone, replaced by a quiet, simmering rage that demanded a reckoning. My breakdown became my breakthrough. The lawyer in me took over, pushing the broken husband aside. Revenge wouldn't be a screaming match in the kitchen. It would be a slow, meticulous, and legal annihilation. For the next year, I gathered proof. I downloaded every text, every call log, every location ping. I cross-referenced their hotel stays with our credit card statements, highlighting the charges Chloe had passed off as business expenses or spa days. I learned that Derek was in the middle of a massive, high-stakes property deal, one that required him to maintain a spotless public image and the full trust of his investors. I also discovered that Chloe, using my name and credit, had secretly co-signed on a high-risk investment with him, a detail buried deep in our financial records. She was not just cheating on me, she was using me. The trap was set. I chose the venue for its poetic justice, our annual anniversary party, a lavish affair Chloe insisted on throwing to showcase our perfect marriage. Our sprawling backyard was filled with over 100 of our friends, colleagues, and neighbors. Derek was there, of course, standing a little too close to Chloe, a proprietary smirk on his face. I waited until everyone was gathered for the toast. I raised my glass, a small, sad smile on my face. To Chloe, I began, my voice steady, amplified by the microphone. My beautiful, talented, and endlessly surprising wife. She beamed, soaking in the applause. She has taught me so much about love, about trust, and about the importance of keeping meticulous records. A flicker of confusion crossed her face. I gestured to a massive projection screen I'd set up by the pool. For instance, I continued, my voice dropping into a colder register, I have records of her charity work. The screen lit up with a photo of the Ritz-Carlton's entrance, date and time stamped, and her yoga retreats. A photo of a hotel in Austin appeared. Then came the texts, dozens of them, scrolling slowly down the screen for everyone to see. The hearts, the explicit promises, the inside jokes. The crowd fell silent. The air crackled with a horrified tension. I saw Derek's face drain of color. Chloe's smile had frozen, her eyes wide with disbelief. But I was just getting started. I projected the financial statements, the highlighted charges, the co-signed loan agreement she'd forged my signature on. It seems my wife and her business partner, Derek, have been very busy. The final image was the picture from the boat, the two of them, carefree and laughing. A collective gasp went through the crowd. Chloe stared at the screen, then at me, her mouth opening and closing like a fish. Then, with a choked sob, her eyes rolled back in her head, and she fainted, collapsing in a heap on the manicured lawn. The party ended in a flurry of panicked whispers and sirens. The fallout was immediate and catastrophic. Derek's investors pulled out, his deal collapsed, and he was facing fraud charges. Our friends, seeing the undeniable proof, ostracized Chloe completely. The divorce was swift. The prenuptial agreement she had so arrogantly signed held firm, and the evidence of financial infidelity left her with nothing. She lost the house, the car, the social standing, everything. I sold the house and moved to a quiet apartment overlooking the city. Sometimes, late at night, I look out at the endless grid of lights and think about that night. The victory doesn't feel warm. It feels cold, hollow, like the space in the bed next to me. I destroyed her life, just as she destroyed mine, and in the end, we were both just ghosts haunting the ruins of a life we once built. I never saw her again. The end.